Hello everyone. I am campaigning for a new discourse in the world, a proposition for control of wealth. We are not living in a dark ages. We are all aware of what is causing wars, global warming, and the human miseries. Greed, as in money, monopolies, mental brainwashing of the masses. Workers continue to demonstrate for better wage and protections. Now the fight needs to change directions. Workers must challenge governments in the whole world to put a cap on wealth. We are not living in the time of slavery, and yet workers have no control on their health, rent, and food prices. Minimum wage talk is not helping. Minimum wage talk is not a help. In fact, they divert our attention from the real problem: unlimited wealth. Without changes, workers will always face evictions, sickness, hunger, grief, and stress year after year. How many millions, billions, trillions does any one person need? How many millions, billions, trillions does any one person need? Not want, but needs. How many apartment buildings, land holdings, hotels, factories should any corporation and shareholders hold? In this time of pandemic, let's think broader and wiser. Those with wealth always better protected, the same as in a war time. Let's think deeper. Who are the people benefiting from the war and disasters? And who are the losers? During, before, and after war, gigantic monopolies gained billions, even trillions, from selling weapons and supplies. Losers are you and me, and our son and daughters' lives. Then after war, when everything seems settled, lands divided, and monument built to the winners, we go back to what we did before. The richest will find a new war, and the workers will be poorer than ever. How many times in our human history have we done this? How many times in our human history have we done this? Little conflicts, big wars, always the same. It's enough. It is enough. Should we not change the outlook of this world? Our current thought is that wealth is a worthy goal. In fact, it is not. It is not a goal. It is a disaster. Let's change discourse. Our goal needs to be to put a cap on unlimited wealth. That would give us all a chance to health, well-being, and security. How many times will you fight for merry-go-round minimum wage? Minimum wage. Workers get a little hourly increase. Powerful monopolies managing prices for food and necessity then rise their prices. Never can workers rally win. Monopolies and the rich make more wealth. Why? Because they have money and connection to government. That gives them power to do what is best to make even more money. So greed and wealth are problems, major problems. Now is the time for a new era of humanity, control of wealth. Give up the repeated begging for a minimum wage, as that fight is useless. As that fight is useless. We people all over the world with one voice need to ask our governments to pass universal binding legislation, cap wealth. Cap wealth. We will then be closer to global peace and stability, prosperity and joy of life for all, not for distinct few, a very few. Let us work together and start right now. Let us work together and start right now. Writers, please write a draft document. Workers and union workers, please gather signatures of support. Legislators, please get ready to hear the will of people. Everybody in this future utopia will be able to enjoy full happiness and freedom. Thank you for listening. Start your campaign right now. It is the time.